fabulous health, and today we're going to make pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup is fantastic because it's warm and rich and you get all those beautiful fall flavors in it. Mine is super simple, and as always it's 100% plant-based, oil-free, salt-free. So let's get started. We're going to use two different types of pumpkin, but you can use any pumpkin that you want. I really like butternut squash, and I'm trying for the first time today this pumpkin. It's called a Kabocha squash or a Kabocha squash. I hear it's fantastic, so I'm going to use a bit of this as well. I don't pay any attention to the amounts of ingredients. I just put a bit of this and a bit of that in. So I'm going to use some squash, some potatoes, some garlic and some onions. And I use the red onions because red onions add a really nice flavor. So what I did is I chopped them all up and I put them on my tray, and I'm going to throw them into the air fryer. I'm going to bake them for about 20 minutes. When you cut up your pumpkin, they're full of seeds. So there they are. Don't throw them out. Put them in the oven as well, and you can have lovely roasted pumpkin seeds. I'm not going to put them in now. I'll put them in about 5 minutes before the pumpkin's ready to come out. So whilst I've got those pumpkins and squashes in the oven getting all nice and brown and all those beautiful flavors are developing and they're getting caramelized, I've got 2 medium potatoes, white potatoes in there, and I'm just going to fill up. I've got 4 cups of stock. Now you want to use salt-free stock, or you can use low sodium stock because you don't need the salt in your body. So I chose this one. It's probably backwards, and it said you need 1 of their little cubies per cup, except I used half. So instead of this being 130 milligrams of sodium per cup, it's now 65 milligrams of sodium per cup. Now I had another stock that was 350 milligrams of sodium per cup. So you really got to look on the labels and see what's in there and get yourself a salt-free or very low salt sodium. So I'm just going to put this potatoes on boil for about 10 minutes just till they're nice and soft, and then I'll get the other ingredients out of the oven and then we'll put it all together. Okay, so I've got all the roasted vegetables now, and I've peeled the garlic, and I'm just putting everything into my blender jug. If you don't have a high-speed blender, I guess you could mash it, but I really recommend that you get a high-speed blender because you can make so many yummy things in them, not just your soups. So in they go, and then I'm going to put in, I'll just go and get it, the potatoes in the stock. They go in as well. So there it is, all gorgeous. Now, as far as seasonings go for pumpkin soup, I like your traditional pumpkin spice seasoning, so clove, nutmeg and cinnamon. And you can use the dehydrated spices, but I'm using essential oils today. So I've got these 3 essential oils here. I've got clove, cinnamon and nutmeg, and you could probably even put some orange peel in there as well if you want. But the essential oils are really strong and potent because they are distilled from the plant and they're really highly concentrated. So what I've done is I've made a little blend here, a little pumpkin spice blend. So I'm just going to put 1 drop of the blend into the soup, because if I put 1 drop of each of the cinnamon, nutmeg and clove, it would just be too overpowering. So I'm just going to put 1 drop in there, and then I'm going to blend it, and then I'll come back and talk to you in a second. Okay, I'm back. So you can see it's really creamy and gorgeous. Let's taste it. I actually ran it through for 2 sessions of 45 seconds. Oh my God, that's insane. It's really sweet. I am going to add 1 more drop of this pumpkin spice mix. Now, if you add your essential oils while the soup is cooking, they will evaporate and you won't get a very strong flavor. But if you add them after the soup's already cooked, then they're going to be a lot more potent and a lot more aromatic. So just be careful about how much you put in. For example, if you put too much in while you're cooking it, just cook it for a while and eventually that flavor will dissipate. But be really careful about putting too much in to the soup when they're highly concentrated. I only use these ones. They're called Vitality Oils from Young Living. You can get them on my website, fabuloushealth.net. And that is because they are the only essential oils that are regulated by the FDA as to be able to be eaten in your cooking, added to your cooking. So then what I would do is take this, put it back in the pot, and then just put it on the hob again and cook it very slowly, a little bit of simmer. It's very thick at the moment. I might actually add some water in that to loosen it up a bit. And then there you've done it. So here it is. It's so delicious. It's low sodium, sugar-free, oil-free. The creaminess comes from the potatoes. The garlic is roasted and absolutely beautiful. The complex flavors of the two different squashes is miraculous, and just the added essential oils really kicks this soup to another level. I hope you give this soup a go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Try it out, and I hope you have a fabulous day. See you later.